Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be trying some newer products from the brand Merle Norman. I featured them in my holiday gift guide. I have tried products from them before. I've loved some of their products. Some of them I haven't been the biggest fan of, but with every brand, there are always hits and misses. So I am very excited to try some face products today. We've got a dual-sided bronzer, we have a blush, a cream highlight, and a lip conditioning product, which I desperately need right now. If you guys would like to check these out along with me, then just keep watching. First up, we have the Bronzing Powder Duo, and this is the matte version. I believe they have like a glowy version and a matte version. In the summer, I do tend to prefer bronzers with a bit of a glow to them. And in the winter, a bit more of a matte color, so it looks more natural because you're obviously not out in the sun in the middle of winter, normally, at least where I live. This is what it looks like. It reminds me a lot of the Gigi Gorgeous bronzer duo, which I still have in my collection. It had like a lighter shade and a deeper shade, or like a cooler shade and a warmer shade. So let's see what these look like. They feel quite soft. All right, you have the lighter side and the darker side. All right, let's try that again. They're showing up, it's just hard for me to show you on camera. Lighter and darker. That looks promising, so why don't we start with bronzing the face? I'm just gonna grab my Scott Barnes brush. I'm gonna start with the lighter one. Ooh, it's got like a peach undertone, okay. So not orange, peach, which I generally like. I don't like orange bronzers, but I like ones with like a peach undertone or like a slightly warm undertone. So no color, bronzed. I like the lighter shade. Like I said, it's that nice like peachy undertone. Now let's try a little bit of the deeper one and see if we can get more of like a chiseled contour look. You can see the deeper color right there. So I'm not sure the deeper color works for me, but the lighter shade is definitely a nice bronze tone. I feel like the deeper shade is, I don't know, is it a different undertone? It just looks like a little stripe right here. Perhaps it's the brush I'm using. Let me try dusting some along my temples of that darker shade. Yeah, I just think the deeper one's a little too deep for me right now, but perhaps going into summer, it would be a great shade. I kind of want to mix the two on the other side and see what happens. I'm just going to dust back and forth and tap off and see what happens on this side. I really like the two shades mixed together. I feel like this just looks much more blended and natural versus this one that had that stripe of color. So perhaps not using just like a stripe of the deep shade on its own is the way to go. Like this looks very natural, very peachy. It looks perfect for my skin tone right now. I really like that bronzer duo. It's a really nice tone, especially this side, and mixed, it's perfect. So I really like this so far. I just decluttered my bronzers and now I have another one that I'm adding to the collection, but that is my job and I love it. Next, we have a blush product that came in this gift set. I don't know if this gift set is still available or if this was a holiday item. It's the Legendary Cheek Set. It came with a powder, blush, and a cream highlight and a brush, which we will try today. But I am curious about this one. This is Dusty Rose, which anytime something says like dusty, it piques my interest. Those are usually shades I really enjoy. So this is what it looks like inside. It has a mirror, has a little brush, which I never use. And then this is the shade. Oh, it's so soft. That's the shade right here. Ooh, does it have a sheen to it? It does. It has a bit of a sheen to it. That is really, really pretty. So I'm very excited to try that. And I'm going to use the brush that it came with. It came with this double-sided brush. One side is like a sponge tip for the cream highlight, and one is a kind of dense brush for blush, surprisingly. but I'm going to give it a try. They say stamp it and then blend. That is really pretty. Ooh. I like that. I feel like I'm gonna love this even more when I am a brunette. When I'm filming this, it's like mid-February and I'm getting my hair done at the end of March. It's the first time I've ever had my hair dyed. I've used the like color depositing conditioners and such, but I've never dyed my hair. Except for maybe one time in high school when I just went from like blonde to blonde. It did absolutely nothing. Like it was my natural color and I just did a similar color box on top of it and it did absolutely nothing. So I've never really changed my hair color with any sense of like permanence. So I'm always like looking at products like, oh, will that work when I'm a brunette? Does this work better when I'm a blonde? That type of thing. This shade I feel like will be perfect when I have brunette hair or auburn, whatever I decide to do. I think I like it. Now that I'm putting more of it on, I feel like it might be a little too dusty rose. Powder it down a little. So I liked it the first two swipes. The third swipe, I'm thinking, might be a little too intense for me. So let me try the other side. After trying it on both sides, I feel like this is a shade that my mom would love. She has dark, dark brown hair, and this is her blush shade. Like not this specific one, but this tone is one that she would love. I don't know, I feel like as a blonde, maybe like slightly peachier tones just work a little bit better for me. You can't really tell my hair is blonde in this light, but I mean, it is. It's just very washed out right now. Check out my Instagram if you want to know what my true hair color is. It just doesn't look very good right now. I don't know. I liked that bronzer, and I thought I was going to like this blush, but I feel like this is not the right shade for me. The formula is beautiful though. So creamy and smooth. Really, really beautiful formula. Just not the shade for me. So great product. My mom will love it. So next, let's move on to this lip product because my lips are needing something. This is the lip conditioner with SPF of 15. And it doesn't have an expiration date on the box that I can tell. Interesting, because most SPF products do. On here, it says lip conditioner SPF 15 moisturizes, soothes, and protects lips from the environmental factors which can dry and wrinkle the lips. Apply before sun exposure and reapply as needed. Can be worn alone or under lip color. Oh, it's like a lipstick. I was expecting it to be like a squeezy tube. All right, and it's got the Merle Norman stamp. It smells like vanilla. Interesting. It's like a lip balm. I could get on board with wearing this every day for sun protection. It's glossy, a little slippy. I like that. Okay, we're doing well today. Moving on to our last face product. This one is the Cheek Crayon in Radiant. I didn't even know they had highlight sticks. I have a bunch of blush sticks back here. And if things seem a little bare back here, guys, it's because I'm doing some major clean outs. So like I don't have things in my little acrylic cases here or back here. But I do still have my Merle Norman blush sticks right here, which I love. So didn't know they had a highlight stick. So I am very curious to try this. And it came with this little spongy guy. So first let's swatch it and see what it looks like. Now that might be too dark of an undertone for me. There's like a lot of beige underneath it. There's a lot of a beige base color, so we'll see. I'm just gonna kind of like grab some with this sponge and see what happens. It's not coming off a whole lot. Let me try it with my finger. Yeah, it's coming off way better with my finger than with the brush. All right, so that shade is actually pretty subtle. Straight on, I don't see any weird cast, so it surprisingly does work for my skin tone. And it's applying really well over top of powder products. So a nice formula. I like that. It's very natural. It isn't so like white and champagne that you really see the beam. It's a very nice shade for my skin color because it has that like slightly beige, slightly, ever so slightly tan undertone. It kind of meshes in with my skin tone, my bronzer, and my blush. And you don't see like a bright stripe of color. Very natural looking. I kind of want to put some on my forehead to see if there's any issues up here. Just adds a little bit of glow up there. My forehead already had some glow from a foundation I'm trying from Illamasqua. But that's nice. Okay, so I like that as well. That was a fast video. Let's do a quick wrap up. The bronzer duo I think is really nice. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this light shade and these two mixed together. I mean, it looks very natural on my face. So it's a really great fair to light, I would say, bronzer with neutral to peach undertones, definitely not on the orange side at all. The blush formula is absolutely beautiful, satin, creamy, but still powder, really pigmented. Dusty Rose may not be my ideal shade, but the formula is beautiful. The lip conditioner, the more I have it on my lips, the more I'm tasting like that SPF scent or SPF flavor, if you will. But it's not too strong that I wouldn't be able to wear it, and I don't like chemically scents on my lips or chemically tastes in my lip products. So it's not offensive, but if you are super sensitive to that like SPF taste, you can taste it in this product. But I'm okay with it, and I'm going to continue to use this product. And finally, our Radiant Cheek Crayon. I was nervous when I saw this swatch with like the tan undertones, but on the cheeks, I even have it on the bridge of the nose and the Cupid's bow. It looks beautiful. So I am a fan. I don't think I've been let down by any of their like cheek crayons yet. I think they're great formula, beautiful colors. So this was a very successful first impressions video trying new products from Merle Norman. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.